And I'm back. This is Voltair42, back from hibernation, and it is raining, and I feel like, do you see these lines right there? I feel like that has something to do with where I am. Let's see. Where is that? Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, I don't know. It looks like, like here to there, that separation of that separation looks like it could be. Oh dear lord. Sound like Sonic, but Enderman style. So, anyway, yeah, ow. About that. I'm so happy about that. How close is that? Not bad, not bad. To tell the truth, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. That's for sure. Up, and away. Up, and away. Bam! Man, I wish there was a faster way to do this kind of stuff. Especially this early in the game. Okay. I forgot to add my timer, or start my timer. So, man, that might hurt me. Okay, so let's see. What am I going to talk about this episode? I actually sort of have a plan about what I'm going to talk about this episode, too. So, I've got a friend, and me and my wife are watching The Walking Dead with this friend. And, he's a good guy. I've actually talked about him before, and I work with him, and he's a really good guy. But we're watching The Walking Dead with him, start to finish, and we got him into it, and we've watched. We For the longest time we were watching it on Netflix, but unfortunately they didn't have this last season on Netflix. So what happened was we actually had to wait until it came out on DVD, and me and my wife actually bought it because we like The Walking Dead. So we're like, we're just gonna buy it, and that way we can actually watch the rest of the season, or we can actually watch the rest of the series with them. So that's what we did. We bought it, and he came over, and we finished watching the rest of. We're in the middle of watching the rest of the series with them. You see, we only have at this time 4 more episodes to go. Can you believe that? 4 more episodes, and we finish The Walking Dead. That's a lot of Walking Dead. I mean, honestly, that's more Walking Dead than people think. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do. There we go. Yeah, so that's 13. Keep an eye on that. Very nice, very, very nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, so, we're watching The Walking Dead with them, and we're all happy. Uh, but for a while there, um, I don't think I've told you guys this before. I worked my very first job in high school uh, during the beginnings of the year. There is a Renaissance Festival in our area, and so I actually used to work at a Renaissance Festival, and there, there. So I actually used to work at a Renaissance Festival, and I I used to work at this gigantic slide, and I was pretty much I would be a speed bump. I was a glorified speed bump. Well, anyway, uh, back when I worked there, I never really understood some of the things that they did at the Renaissance Festival. Like, they had these gigantic turkey legs. And I mean, everyone thinks, oh man, a turkey leg. You see that, and it's this gigantic drumstick. And you're like, oh man, that must be amazing. Because what you're thinking in your head is it's a it's a chicken leg, but gigantic. And you're like, right now, you are thinking of, oh my gosh, like Popeye's chicken or some great chicken, recipe that your mom makes for you, like chicken breast and all that. And it's like this white, succulent, juicy, fall off the bone when you bite into it. That's what you're thinking about. That is not what a turkey leg is. A turkey leg is a disgusting, hard. It is never soft. It is almost always tough, and it is never as good as you think it's gonna be. And so it's one of those things where like you have this expectation of a turkey leg's gonna be awesome, but then when you buy it, it's never good. And so it's actually because you have this expectation, it's actually worse. And because it's worse, but it has this weird effect of it's worse, but then the next between the time that you buy it, like say I buy it at this point in time, I figure out it's horrible here. Some time passes, I forget how horrible it is about here, and then a year later, I buy another turkey leg and it's horrible again. And I mean, it's a cyclical thing. I could have went all the way around here and ended up here again. It's a whole cyclical thing. And it's just sad to think that way. But, we were talking about it, and I'm like, and it doesn't even make sense because no one at that time period, I feel like no one would have gone around with this gigantic turkey leg. Who, like, in the 1800s would have been walking around town, with this turkey leg? I just feel like no one would have done that. And, wow. And so, like, after a little while, I'm just like, you know what? And, I'm like, I don't think this is. I feel like they could come up with a much better way of, like, giving some cool food like that, or coming up with a much cheaper food. Because I mean, obviously, turkey legs, you're buying a lot, and it's like, why can't we come up with a better solution? Like, and I came up with a solution. Me and my friend, we came up with the idea. Why don't you take, like, just take take a block of cheese, take some salami, and no, I'm not even joking. Take a block of cheese and some salami, and just slice off a little bit of salami, slap off a little bit of cheese, or like maybe even like a roast or like a turkey haunch, or like you could even buy just like a smoked uh, leg of beef, which they sell, and you can have a gigantic leg of a beef, and someone can slice it, a couple slices of meat off of the leg, put it in some wax paper with some cheese, or put it inside some butchered paper with some cheese, a little, and a half a loaf of artisan bread, which the bread itself would be cheap. I mean, the bread itself, I think, at wholesale, I think you're not even spending $1 per loaf to buy the stuff, and you could easily sell the stuff for $1 for half a loaf. And oh wow, is it dark? Did I? Oh, maybe I should go back, or maybe this is part of the solution. So anyway, I'm going to kill you. You, mutton. Wool now. Woolly mutton. Yeah, and so you'd get, and even my friend was like, yeah, so, I mean, thinking about it, getting a few slices of meat, some cheese, and, half a thing of bread for, what, like, I don't have any wood. I just figured that out. And it's not for much. And I mean, it would be like at a Renaissance festival, it's like $4 or $5 for a turkey leg, and it's not good. But spending $4, max $4 on a half a loaf of bread, some meat and cheese, and my friend was like, you could even add some grapes in there, and I'd be like, yeah, you could easily add some grapes in there, and at that point, I mean, that's a lot of food. Hello. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so, and I mean, we're like, yeah, I mean, even with that small amount of addition, just, like, oh, I'm going to be, just a little bit like that, that is 10 times better than a turkey leg, because that meat and cheese is going to make you feel like you you did something good. You are acting like a peasant in medieval times. You get a little meat, a little cheese, and a good helping of bread, and then you can buy yourself a mead or whatever you need, and you'll feel good. You'll feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm part of the experience. And isn't that part exactly what you're supposed to do in that kind of context? I mean, I feel stupid, but I mean, I remember working at that place and they sold brownies, like ice cream and brownies, and with like fudge on top. And I'm like, this just doesn't feel right. And it just doesn't. And I mean, when you're going to a place that, it's supposed to be like, oh yeah, we try to be as authentic as we can. But then it's like, yeah, but at the same time, you're not really being that authentic, are you? Da 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 da. So happy day. Oh, happy day. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this in my chests. Seriously, zero idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this now that I think about it. I mean, this is like this is throwing a curveball into how I normally organize my stuff. Even when I saw the update notes about this stuff, I was trying to think about, like, how am I going to do this? And I couldn't come up with an idea then. Which means I can't come up with an idea now. I love how much there is. Is that... Oh, there's the third kind. Okay, after I get this, I will show you it. No need for that. Okay, so I've got dorite, andesite, and granite. Isn't that awesome? There's 3 new materials in the 1.8 patch, or update, in 1.8. And it's these 3 new blocks, and they've got all these other ways they can do it. Like, you can do it polished, or I think there's like one other way you can have it, and it's really cool. I really like it, and they are sweet. And that's the whole reason I came out here. I didn't tell you guys why, but yeah. Okay, so back to the story. Let's see. So my friend, we'd talked about this for a while, and every now and then it comes up. It's like, yeah, I cannot believe, it'd be great to do that, and every now and then, even my friend was like, I just feel like grabbing some bread and some meat and some cheese and just having a king's meal. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, just have like this feast of like, meats and cheeses, like, back in Renaissance times. It's like, even if it's not, a king's meal, just acting like, even if it's like a pauper's meal or something. I'm like, yeah, that would be kind of cool. And so, we actually, let's see, was it Thursday? It might have been Thursday or Friday. No, it was. It was Wednesday or Thursday night. We actually met up. We went to Giant. Well, we went across the street of the place we worked. Got a big loaf of bread. My wife brought it home. My beautiful wife, and I brought it home. And then me and my friend met at Giant, and we bought some meat, some cheese, a little bit a little bit of salami. We got some grapes, and we're just like, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna eat, with our hands, like we're like we're in the Middle Ages. And so we literally just, I sliced up some bread. We had a pile of meat, a pile of cheese, some mustard. My friend got some red wine, and we just pigged out for a while. And like, you'd go between making little tiny sandwiches and trying to make, just having like, just testing little. 1 second. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, that came out of nowhere. And, going between like making little sandwiches for yourself and trying to make uh having little sandwiches, and then you try to have like a little bit of like testing. Oh, what does the how does the mustard taste with this kind of meat, or how does the mustard taste with this salami, or does the grapes and the salami go really good together? You just test out little combinations and you have fun with it. And I mean, I gotta say, if you have never had a dinner like that, I suggest everyone try it at least once. It is worth the effort you put into it, just at least once. It really is good, because it makes you. It just sort of makes you have fun. It makes you talk with people and do interesting things, and it really is. It's really just a fun time. You do need, a kind of a decent area to do it, because obviously, you're putting out a spread almost to then allow people to come and almost, pick and choose little bits of yourself. And you also have to, it has to be with people that you don't mind, it's like, someone putting their hands on the food that, you might just eat in a few seconds. And, like me and my friend, we don't give a shit. I just, quite frankly, we don't care. I mean, I really don't give a shit. Uh, Ooh. Yeah, so I really don't care. As you can see, polished. And I need to throw some stuff into a... Yo. Okay. Yunk. Okay, let's see. I forget if there's anything else. I feel like there's something else that I am not remembering. I'm gonna look this up, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to name this. Let's see. That other one was diggy dig dig. Dig dig dig. Dig dig dig. Pick pick pick. Pick pick pick. Dig dig dig. Okay, and let's see. Actually, which ones? Okay, number 1. Andesite is... Wait. Is stone? Oh. Oh. Go figure. Seriously? Am I like... 4? What is... Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know I'm gonna do this now. Okay, if that's 5. Ooh, I know. That, this. And that for now. Okay, there. Okay. Did I not? I swear, I thought I did that. If I remember to, I will show you guys. Oh yeah, that is polished. Wow, that... A little hard for me to see that, I guess. Yeah. Great. This is awesome. Happy with this. Let's see how many. 10. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call that good enough. Retire that one. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go. I let this go off a little bit, but actually, I'll finish that story with. Well, we actually, the last time we watched Walking Dead with that guy, we actually, we went out, we did all it, and we had fun. I think I already finished the story. Yeah, I must have. So that's what we did. We had fun. We just, we ate like poppers and kings, and we had fun. I do recommend it. Remember, remember, please like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. And I will see you next time. Bye.